On this first Sunday of 2025, two scriptures come into my mind. The first one is where Paul says, "Not that I have already attained, but this one thing I do. I forget what is behind me, and I press forward to what lies ahead." This is like a paraphrase. Paul had suffered many things, and maybe if he was operating from the flesh, he would have every excuse to be bitter and complain, but he didn't. He said he wanted to forget what was behind him because he knew that there was so much more ahead of him. And so this year, I want to encourage you to forget what is behind you and to press forward, lean into what is ahead, because God has got so many surprises for us. The other scripture that I want to share with you is when Isaiah, he speaks about when we pass through the water and when we pass through the fire. God says, when you pass through the water, I will be with you. And through the fire, it will not burn you. The water will not overflow you, and the fire will not destroy you. Which means he didn't say if you pass through the fire. He said when. Which means that we all have fires and waters along the way somewhere that we need to pass through. But the comforting scriptures, I'll be sharing comforting scriptures. The comforting scripture is that when we pass through the fire, God says he will be with us. And through the water, it will not overflow us. These comforting scriptures tell me that every experience is a passing through experience. God will be with us when we pass through the fire, not when we camp in it, not when we make our bed in it, not when we make a song and dance about all the suffering in it. I am learning from all these scriptures to share with you my perspective. When you pass through, it's a journey. When you pass through suggests that it is a journey. It suggests that you are passing through something. You pass through the fire and you pass through the water. And the comforting thing is that God said, you'll be with us. He will be with us whatever the situation. In 2025, let us hold on to these scriptures, forgetting what is behind us and pressing forward to what is ahead of us. Okay, Happy New Year again. Until next time, I will share with you what I'm learning, the comforting scriptures that is keeping me. So God bless you. Pass through, don't camp in it.